Alrighty, folks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tokyo, Japan, home of the Shoguns and site of tonight's Season 47 Old Football League debut, as, of course, the Canton Greats get set to take on the Tokyo Shoguns. And welcome on in, my friends. Happy to have you alongside for tonight's game. Both of these teams hope to start their campaign with a win, as the Shoguns host the Canton Greats. And here we go. Should be a fun one here tonight, as whistle is blown and we are ready to get underway here in Tokyo. Apologies, my throat is a little dead. I'm sure you hear that. But in the meantime, how is everyone doing? Welcome on in, my friends. Happy to have you here. There's no jersey warning so far. And here we go. There's a camera I want to use. Okay, this is the one. It should be this one. Well, they haven't spawned in the ball yet. Of course. Okay, now they spawned in the ball. Alright, here we go. So, the Greats will kick it away to the Shoguns, and we will get underway. So, here we go. Kill the one has it teed up, and we should be ready to go here. As Leopard, asking Slinger who he wants to win, and here we go. Kick is backing away, and now... No, ball camera. What the heck? Okay, that's lovely. Okay. Is my camera, like, busted? Oh, there we go. Okay. So here we go. Radiance starting off now with the Shoguns. Here we go, as now Radiance will start us off for Tokyo. And the first game of the Season 47 campaign begins here with Radiance and the shotgun set. This is a good matchup here, Radiance and Kill. Two good quarterbacks in the league. Is now Radiance dropping on back to the right side. Pumps the throw. Throws to the left. Crossfield pass. Caught by Wood Creek. And Wood Creek out to the 40. Across to the 45. 50. Still going to the 45. Gets some good blocks. Still going to the 40. Still going to the 35. And taken out of the 33-yard line. First down. Picked up. And a huge play to start off for Tokyo. As good play there for Radiance to Wood Creek. And the first down picked up. Throw dying aside. Good start there for Tokyo. Radiance now goes to the left side, pressured on back, and Radiance throws to the right, caught by AJ. And AJ to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and AJ to the 2. Marked by the 3. First down picked up for Tokyo. So the Shoguns move the ball effectively here. As here we go now as second down and goal. As from the 2-yard line, Radiance now waits on in. 4:25 to go in the opening quarter. Radiance in his first drive of the new season here in the Shoguns uniform, looking very effective, and it ends with a touchdown. Para tries to take him down, but not before he is in for the touchdown. And the Tokyo Shoguns score the first points of the 47th season. Well, now it's a brother affair on the hold and kick here. Wood Creek to hold, Radiance to kick, and Sam to snap. So, good snap, good hold. Kick is blocked by Kill. Great block from Kill 4L, and Kill 4L now. Good play there on the block, and going to make it 6-0. So bear with me, folks. I'm going to get a quick drink of water here. Alright, change of plans. I'm going to get cough drops instead, as my throat is dying. So now Wood Creek will kick it back away here. Cough drops in hand. And now here we go. Kill. We'll take out the return here for the Greats. Kill takes it out and gets to about the 15. AJ will be the one to take him down. And now, Canton's first offensive possession of the new season. So the ball's the center. Kill to start us off here for Canton. Kill's been a perennial playoff quarterback in the recent seasons. He's going to run up the middle there and get a decent gain. How's it going, Treason? Good to see you, my friend. Kill. Gets forward for about 9 yards. 2nd and 6 now for the Greats. Ball sits at the 24. Left side roll for Kill. Pressured on back here. Cinnables provides some good blocks. Kill now has something maybe up the middle there. Not going to throw it. Now he does. Left side. It is incomplete. Intended for D. Because now 3rd down and 6. Huge 3rd and 6 on the way. As now, Tokyo hoping to get the stop after scoring on their opening possession. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hashtag AskKingo in the chat. As we now have a 3rd down and 6 is now Kill. Throws down the middle there to Airtime Jordan. And Airtime Jordan picks up the 1st down. Moving the sticks. Kill down, takes a snap. Goes out the right side. That's ASMR. My throat's just dead. So I'm trying cough drops, hoping those help. Do them out of bounds. So it's incomplete. As now, Kill takes a snap. Drops on back, rolls out left. And Kill throws to the left side, caught by D, and D. Thinking about Joey. Because now a 3rd down and 1 for the Greats. There's now 3rd down and 1. Here for the offense of the Canton Greats. 3rd down and 1. Ball sits at the 44. Got to get the 45 for a 1st down. Penalty marker down. Not sure what it's for. Now, let's see. I want to argue for a false start. No call. Okay. Cough drops seem to have helped a little bit. I've learned as I get older, my throat is dying more and more during this. So that's always fun. I'm sorry, I'm taking cough drops. I'm sorry. Right side throw caught by Sev. And Sev there ahead. It's about the 36-yard line. Should be done now. Yeah, it's a cough drop. I'm not even going to lie. Did you know? Okay, this is a real story. Bear with me here. 1 second. I'm going to throw away the wrappers. This is a true story. And you can write this down and you can quote this. Okay, ready? Left side roll here for Kill. Kill throws to the right side. It's going to be caught there by KYN. Just shy of the 1st down. I'm the only person, and I get made fun of for it by my family and friends. I do not suck on lollipops. I literally just put the lollipop in my mouth, crunch, done. That is the story. I literally just bite the lollipop and that's it. As the throw left side going to be incomplete. And I know people get very weirded out by it, I should say. But it is the truth. It's what I do. How's it going, Elon? Good to see you, my friend. They're down in 1 now for Kill, and Kill going to run up the middle there. Head to 1st down. Pick up now to the head to the 19. In the red zone they go. So Canton here. Moving the ball effectively. As Kill takes a snap, rolls out left. Kill. Now's the lane. Throws to the right side. Caught by KYN. Touchdown for the Greats. So, touchdown for the Greats. And they tie up the game. Extra point could give them the lead. So, they now have the 6 apiece score. And now Kill's kick is good to give Canton their first lead of the night. Again, guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hashtag AskKingo in the chat. As I'm happy to answer your questions if you guys have any. So right now, 7-6. Or I guess you could say it's 6-7. Huh? Get it? Because brain rot. I'm very funny, guys. I promise I'm young and hip with the kids. Even at 26. I'm good, Elock. I'm doing all right. My throat's dying a little bit. I'm sure you hear that, but other than that, not too shabby. Oh, Radiant's retreating here. Now gets some blocks and gets just shy of the 20 to the 19. So that will bring up now Tokyo offense. Move the ball effectively on their opening drive, and now we'll see if they can do so again here on their second possession. I'm sorry. Okay, look, I'm very cool with the kids. I don't care that I'm 26. I understand. I understand the hip lingo. Do the kids still say hip? As Adam there makes the catch and caught ahead to the 47. The kids still say hip, right? They still say hip. They always say hip. That never goes out of style. Now 1st and 15 for the Shoguns. Right side row. I'm going to shut up before I say any more stupid things. As Radiant's now pressured on back to the right side. Caught on the right side. And walking. One who will take him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As now left side roll for Radiance. The throw down the middle is going to be caught for the touchdown. Really? Interesting. Now 13-7. I did not know this. Did you hear the new Instagram update? Apparently, if you try to hit on followers, you literally can't see who people are following. Interesting. That's an interesting update. That's 13-7 now. How's the dating life? Listen. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm not married to anything besides the old football league, okay? You can quote that. You know, to me, the old football league is my dating life. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to shut up. I'm married to the game. That's what I'm trying to say. As Kill now goes to the right side, rolls out left, and Kill throws to the left side. Penalty marker down. He hits walking in the dead play. I love the voice being absolutely cooked right now. Grab another cough drop. Hopefully that helps. Oh yeah, we're loyal. We're loyal to the old football league. The largest and most active football league on Roblox, of course. What's my profession? I work at a grocery store. Yo, Elog, yo, chill. Yo, Elog, chill. Yo. You're not helping me beat the allegations. Left side throw is going to be caught there. And D makes a good play there ahead to the 43. I'm not going to lie. I get picked on at work because everyone thinks I don't like women. We'll put it like that. I promise I do. I'll put it like that. Right side roll going out to the left now for Kill. And Kill go to the right side, going to throw, and it's going to be intercepted away. It's Wood Creek who takes it away. There's a slight employee discount. It's like a... It's a not much, but you get a little bit of an employee discount. It's like a percentage off or something. Your order. So, I mean, if I go grocery shopping there, I save a little bit. One thing that's good about the grocery store I work at is we have a union, so that's kind of good. It's always a good thing. Now 3rd down and 5 for the Shoguns. I'm going to come buy my groceries. Oh, lovely. Very thrilled. Yeah, no, it's cool to have a union at mine, which is good. Allows me to be myself and not need to stress. Because I don't know if you guys know this, and this might be news. I can be a little bit of a strong personality. I know. Real shocking. Left side roll for Radiance. Push it on back, go to the right. Now back out left. And Radiance throws down the middle of the down the left side. Caught by Adam, and I believe he is in. Did they mark him in, or are they going to rule him short? They're going to say he's just short. I think he's in. Looks in to me. Yes, there it is. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tokyo. Also, guys, I'm going to kind of take it light on the commentary tonight, only because my throat's dying. So, ask me questions. Because, again, my throat is dying here. Extra point is good. 20-7. Yeah, I still have the hoodie. Conrad, I still have the hoodie. One day, and my goal is, and I'll be completely honest about this. Can I do your homework? Hell nah, bro. Do you want to fail your homework? I ain't trying to make you fail college, E-Lock. But no, about the OFL merchandise. My goal is someday, I want to get like a helmet for every single team. Like a mini-sized helmet, not like a full-sized, but I would love to do that someday. If anybody knows like people who can do 3D printing, let me know. Because I also want to get... So, like, what I would want to do is behind where I stream, I would actually get, like, a setup, and it would have all the helmets and the Victory Bowl trophy, like, in the middle. Would be kind of like what I would want to do. Someday. There would be a lot. I'm not eating, like, anything. I'm sucking on cough drops, because you can hear my throat's kind of dead. Hence why I'm not really commentating tonight, because I kind of know that my throat is dead. So, you have to bear with me. Treason, message me, because I don't know what the hell that means. What the hell? Yeah, no, I'd want, like, customized for all of the teams. Like, it would be, like, their actual, like, logos and stuff. Yeah, can we get that guy out of the chat? What the heck? What the heck type of question? That is one of the worst questions I've ever received. Second down and 5 now. 3 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Guys, ask me questions about things. I will tell you one thing, and I don't know if you guys knew this. So I was watching the Miami Heat game the other day. I was watching it. I said, right before the game started, I said, yo, Bam about to go crazy. I think he might just drop 75 tonight. He might just drop 75. And then they said, you know what? He can go for 80. He might be chasing Kobe. He might go for like 82, 83. And I told everyone that. They called me crazy. And, you know, I knew it was going to happen. Hoopify? I've heard of Hoopify. I could at some point. I don't know. Could reach out, Weshan. I don't know who. I've heard the name Hoopify. Yeah. No, I know I'm capping. I'm making fun of LeBron. Because he said that about the Kobe game. He's making fun of the LeBron thing from the Kobe game. It was a good one, though. You gotta give me that. That was a good one. Man, I feel like I had a good joke the other day, and I don't remember what it was. Well, I don't know, man. I'm not eating any chips. My throat's dead, so it's cough drops. So I'm trying to actually be able to speak and not die. Hence why I'm not really commentating tonight. I'm just answering questions. Because if I tried speaking, I would, my throat would no longer work. Chips yesterday. They had, they were good. Who wants to hear a story? So here's a story. Okay, ready? There once was a man named King of Light, and he streamed in the old football league. That's the story. Honestly, emotional story, I know. Amazing, amazing story time. Thank you, thank you. Hope you guys liked it. I was proud of it. I thought it did a bang up job on that story. Tell you a bedtime story? Okay, sure. There once was a quarterback named Radiance, and he threw a pass to the left side to the 40-yard line, and it was complete for a first down. He then proceeded to get a first down in 15 and work his way up the field for the next play. I got nothing. I'm sorry, man. I hate to break it to you. I really got nothing. So, I was working with this kid at work the other day, and he kind of annoyed me. So here's my story time. Ready? So the kid, he's like one of those people. And if you're like a fan of a sports team and you live in the area of like a good sports team, you'll know what I'm talking about. He's like one of those people who will purposely root for one of the other teams just because everyone's rooting for one team. For instance, before the Super Bowl, he was rooting for Seattle because I live in Massachusetts, and he just wanted to be like, yep, I'm not rooting for the Patriots, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. And you can tell he's not doing it because he's just doing it just to try to piss people off. You ever deal with people like that? Because if you've dealt with people like that, they're some of the worst people I've ever dealt with in my life. So he's like one of those types of people. So I'm literally working in the middle of serving a customer, and the guy's like, look, the customer's wearing a Giant shirt. I'm like, yeah, I see that. And it's not annoying me because the guy's wearing a Giant shirt. It's annoying me because he goes on for 5 minutes about the guy wearing the Giant shirt. And finally I'm like, dude, shut up. I'm not mad because he's wearing a Giant shirt. I'm mad because you're annoying. So, that's my story time. But have you ever dealt with someone like that? Just like, you know, they purposely say things that they know aren't popular just because they enjoy being negative and like ruining people's days. Because like, the other thing he does is he jumps into conversations that he's not involved in. And the only thing he'll jump in for the conversation to say is just like, for instance, like, let's talk about dragons. I'm like, dragons are cool. And he's like, I don't like dragons. Dragons suck. And I'm like, dude, first of all, you weren't involved in the conversation. Second of all, even if you were, you're so negative. And like everything that came up in like multiple conversations the whole day, it's just like, well, that sucks. And I finally turn around and say to the kid, do you have anything to do other than chime into conversations you're not involved in and say that things suck? Do you have anything better to do? Like, it made me angry. And do I get angry easily? Yes. But that's not what matters here. What matters is that it's annoying. Another cough drop. Yeah, dragons are cool. They breathe fire and shit. Of course that's cool. I'm so brave. No, I mean, I really did. I finally just turned around to the kid and I said that because I'm like, dude, shut up, dude. No, but dragons breathe fire. Of course they're cool. But no, like, he thinks he's so cool because he's being, like, a contrarian. He's like, actually, dragons suck. They're not cool. And I'm like, you're not cool. And she's like, oh my god. But he's just one of the most annoying people I've ever dealt with. And do I get annoyed easily? Also, yes. But again, that does not matter. Could I do a halftime show for the season opener, please? You do not want to hear me sing. If you guys hear me sing, that will be not the move, man. I ain't gonna cap with you. It is not the move. If I start singing, it's gonna be very sad. Third of the middle is caught by D. And D with a decent game. But that sounds like one of the worst songs of all time, and I will not be singing it. I don't know what it's about, but that sounds god awful. Alright, guys, I'll sing you a song. Ready? Party at the beach at the Copacabana. Is that good? Are you guys happy now? Have you guys heard that? You guys haven't heard that thing? Yeah, you getting banned from OFL after game. I've genuinely never heard of that song. Oh no, it's awful. I heard it and I was like, what the hell is this? I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. That sounds horrifying. Oh, picked. Oh wow, the Shoguns are kicking their butts. Hold up. I can get a song for you guys. Ready? I can get a song for you guys. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Check out. Oh, shoot. How's it go? God damn it. I had it and I lost it. I was cooking there for a second. Well, let me Google the lyrics here. I apologize. I had my moment there. I tried. Okay, ice, baby. Okay. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I lock the mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and watch like... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. There'll be no Vanilla Ice there. I've heard of him. Is he good? Genuine question. I don't know if he's good or not. Don't know if he's good or not. Isn't he pretty good if I remember? Or am I crazy? I feel like I haven't heard that name in a while. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yo, also, I did not expect to see Sean HTX playing the old football league in the Big 26, but good for him, man. Was not ready for that, but you know, it happens. Joe's got to get a good drive here because right now the Shoguns are giving it to him. Good for him. Oh yeah, I mean I'm excited to see it. I mean, it's like my childhood. I mean, keep in mind when Sean was, winning his first victory bowls, I mean, I was like, what, 15, 16 at the time? 10 years ago? God damn, it's 10 years ago. Oh my god, that sounds painful. You know what I realized a couple days ago, and this is 100% true. I realized I'm 26. When I joined the old football league, I was 13. I've been doing this for half my goddamn life. It gave me a little bit of an existential crisis, but that's okay. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Oh, they blocked a kick. Okay, now both teams have blocked a kick. Kingo, do you know my body? Oh yes, yes. No, you are correct. Once you get to 26, your cells start dying faster than they recreate. You are correct. You are factually correct. Well, this is what I was telling people. If you don't know, your brain stops developing at 26. So, so I told people, this is the peak. The day before my birthday, I'm like, this is the peak of my intelligence right here, right now. And yeah, it was not ideal. So the fact that my I think it's 26. I think your brain stops developing at 26, but it could be nuts. Between the ages of 25 and 30, typically. Okay, so hold up. I'm not at my peak yet. I am not at my peak. This is just the beginning of my peak. Okay, there's no peak. Let's be real here. But no, I mean, I still think it's crazy that I'm 26. I literally had someone tell me I'm pushing 30. I'm like, I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's closer than I'd like. At what age should I retire, guys? When I hit 30, is that when it's time to finally say, all right, if I'm still here, I'm done? Wait, what? How the heck did they score? Wait, what? Oh, they snapped. I'm so confused. My brain shuts off. I literally didn't turn the camera for 2 seconds because I was like looking at the chat, and I didn't even realize they started like the second half. The heck? That was a quick half. They set up really fast. Okay. No, it's faster than I thought. I apologize. I'm very good at my job, I promise. I don't know, man. That was fast. Alright, extra point here from Radiance is going to be good. Yep. Alright, so 36-20. No, 38-20. Play another game? Like, what do you mean? I'm confused on what you're saying. What game should I play? Should I play, let's play a game of, I don't know, I got nothing. I got nothing, guys. I hate to break it to you. Big yawn. Man, I've said it before and I'll say it again. These late start times, man, there is something else. You know, one second. Alright. Touchdown. So that makes it now 26-38. Also, I got a question for you guys, and you guys might know more about this than me. Did Miami of Ohio make the March Madness tournament or no? I'm just curious. Okay, good. I thought they should have. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, they played no one good. But my thing is, if you beat who's in front of you, that's all you can do. So I'm happy that they did. I think they should have. I would have been a little annoyed if they didn't. All right, guys, let's hear your NBA predictions. Who do you guys think is gonna? Oh, let's hear March Madness, NBA, all the predictions. Who do you guys think is gonna win the? Who's gonna be in the NBA Finals? Who do you guys think? I got the Thunder versus the Celtics. I am predicting the Celtics as much as I'm trying not to be biased. I do think they should come out of the East. But you got the Spurs. I could see the Spurs. The West is just an absolute... I mean, there's so many good teams in the West. I think the East is definitely the weaker conference. And about to complete. Interesting. Throw to the right side, incomplete. I was reading something interesting there about the Gruden emails thing. Apparently it is going to go... Apparently the John Gruden emails thing is going to an actual court. So, interesting. Interesting. It is very, very late. That's why I'm kind of out of it, and I admit it. Partially that and the voice being the way it is. Now, third down and goal. Yeah, the Shoguns are kicking their butts, though. Gosh darn. Oh, that two-pointer. That's two-pointer. Okay. So, yeah, they're up by 20. I'm not going to lie. Shoguns got this one. Barring anything unusual, of course. So, here we go. Greats with the ball. Guys, keep up the questions, though, because I need more questions. Because I need to stay entertained. Oh gosh, I haven't seen many of them play that much. So that's tough to say. If you want to give me, okay, I'd have to look into that more because again, I haven't seen a lot of the newer gen QBs with that. If you want to give me some start bench cuts though for like all time like older folks, I'm down to do that. Different positions. I'm willing to do that. Or if you want to do it with NFL, I'll do it too. Of that bunch, I would start hard scoped, bench lock, cut reaver. No, wait, actually, no, I think maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Start bench cut AJ Bailey, Mont. Mont's getting cut. I've always thought Mont wasn't that great. I mean, he's good, but like, has he won anything of note? I can't think of anything of note Mont has won. And then I'd probably start Bailey, cut AJ. Or sorry, bench AJ, start Bailey. Excuse me. Skill wise, underappreciated. Oh, that's tough. That's an interesting question. A tough question. I will tell you, there was a what if player that I was actually thinking about the other day. It's a name I don't think many, if any, will remember. But there was a quarterback I played with back in the day. Very, very talented quarterback. He was on the Season 6 Panthers with me. And the guy was She's My Jane Doe. Was the guy's name. She's My Jane Doe. And he was very, very talented. He just did not care that much. And I still think if he wanted to be, he could have been really, really good. Very accurate. Could avoid the rush pretty well. He just didn't really practice that much and didn't really care. But man, I mean, there were points where I was like, wow, he's got a lot of potential. If he just really cared. So that's a big what if for me, because I still remember playing with him. So I think that's an interesting one. Least appreciated player impact, like skill wise. Skill wise is a tough one. Impact wise, I think some of the underappreciated people impact wise would probably be, I think one name that sticks out to me is like Nasser back in the day as a coach was honestly pretty brilliant. I mean, he was someone who was a big part of the early Fire Cats and Punisher teams and what they did. So I think that has to be something that is underappreciated. I'm trying to think if there's like any old players. You know what I think is a player who's kind of got forgotten over time is Angus. Was a very good player back in the day. Very, very good player at defensive end. I'm trying to think if there's any other players. I'm like, oh yeah, I feel like time's kind of forgotten them, and they were pretty darn good. Angus is one that definitely sticks out. Kevin Swag is a name. I mean, he was a running back for a season. Guess Ginobili, another one. Guess Ginobili is an interesting what if, because he's a player who played like one season, played very, very well, and then just dipped. He was a running back for the Raiders. And that's a very interesting one for me. That's what I wonder. But, like, it was season 4. I don't think. I mean, it was a thing, but like, it wasn't to the same level it is now. It was really, really random. He won Rookie of the Year, I'm pretty sure. It was definitely weird. But I was thinking that. Um. Heartbreaking alt. I'll tell you my most heartbreaking alt, and I was so on the guy's side, and it's the guy who was an alt of is still in the league to this day. It was Frankie, and I'm sure you guys know where I'm going with this. Tyler HH45. Man, Tyler HH45 made it to the conference championship game, and I was like, who is this kid who came out of nowhere and is dominating the league? It was such a cool story. The story was that they went with was he played Old Football Legends and wanted to join the league and just came in season 13 and started dominating. It would have been the coolest story ever if this kid comes out of nowhere and starts playing great. But it was Frankie. Which, honestly, I should have known. I was very, very much like, oh no, that sucks. I was heartbroken by that, and I admit it to this day. I loved that story. I would have loved for him to be not Frankie. That one and X Lenter was another one that was crazy. So I think X Lenter is another big one. True, but I mean, I feel like nowadays coming from God Next is a little different than like coming from like Legends back in the day. Like that was like a weird in between time. Like obviously, like early on, you would have come from like Legends, and then it got to the point where it would have been like interesting. Big yawn. That was a tough one. I know. I know that was heartbreaking though. That's what I'm saying. If the story would have come true, like if it was a real story, if it was real, and I know it wasn't, But I was like, oh my god, that's the coolest story ever. This kid came from Legends out of nowhere and is dominating. And no, it was just Frankie. Which really should have been so obvious, but is what it is. You want to talk about an underappreciated player, and he never gets brought up anymore, is Benny Football. Because I still remember Benny Football was needed there. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember you, Timid. How are you doing, my man? Good to see you, brother. Also, speaking of a player who I thought had a lot of potential in OFL, never really panned out, Lamb Sanity, who played in OCFA. Man, he was really good. I still remember him being like really solid. No, I mean, I still think my season 12 team that I had coached, we would not have done anything that we wanted to do if Benny wasn't on that team. He was most of what we wanted to do with that team worked because Benny was on the team. Because he was someone where I know he did, but he I mean, he really didn't play for that long. I still think he had a lot of potential. A couple guys. But a couple guys like that. Excuse me. No, but no. Season 12, a lot of our game plans were designed around running the ball and playing good defense. I mean, we had a really good defense season 12, and we had a really good run game. Benny is someone who, again, if we didn't have him, I don't think what we wanted to do would have worked. To the left is caught by D, so 17-1 game. That's one thing, and I still kind of hate this, that running backs aren't a thing in OFL anymore. I liked when running backs were a thing. I think when running backs were a thing, you could do a lot of things offensively that you couldn't otherwise. I usually would leave the running back in the chip sometimes. You know, I thought there was a lot of things you could do with a running back. Direct snaps. But most of these things aren't even allowed anymore. You can't, like, do a running back direct snap anymore. You can't do... what was it that they also got rid of? Leaving the running back in the chip. Yeah, no, I know. I wonder if there's a way that they could make it work. Running back is something that doesn't really work much in row football. In an ideal world, the way a running back would work in row football would be if you had a game where each position had different stats. So that way, because, like, why would you run as a running back when you can just have the quarterback run? Yeah, you would have to essentially make the game where like the running back would have different stats. I know, but man. Because I used to love having running backs in the formation. Because even by season 12, a lot of teams weren't running running backs anymore. But I was very adamant on having a good running back. Even then, because there were so many things you could do to make it work. Spice up the formation. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what you would have to do to bring running backs back. I don't really think there's a solution. You would have to essentially allow the running backs to be able to chip for longer than tight ends. You'd have to make it so if they receive a handoff or something, maybe they get like a speed boost. Yeah, there would just be too many things you'd have to do. Insane. As now 2:06 to go. Yeah, I know. Well, honestly, I think OFL in general has too slow of gameplay. Yeah, and I've been very blunt on that. I feel like again, this game has gone by faster than most, and even then, it's been how long, over an hour. I mean, Football Fusion games take like 40 minutes. Ultimate Football games take like 40 minutes. And that's, to me, part of the problem with OFL, is how slow the game is. So I don't know. I don't know what you would have to do to make it work. I just don't see a way. That's the same issue Ultimate Football has. I know a lot of people are like, oh, there should be running backs in it. I'm like, I just don't see how you make it work. Unless you were to rebalance the gameplay, which, again, is too much work. These developers aren't going to do it. I agree. I still think the player should teleport to the line. I still think that that's something that's a necessary thing to do. I do think that that's something that would help speed up the game. I mean, even then, even if it's just like a little bit. I mean, if you take off, so you look at this. So this is in between the play, right? This would all be time you could take off here. And so this is going to take them about 15 or so seconds to set up. Every play that takes them 15 or so seconds to add up is just, yeah, not it, man. They have not added that. I feel like you just would bring their stamina back. Because, again, part of the reason why they're so slow getting back to the line is to regain their stamina. So if you just make it so their stamina's back for the next play, I feel like it wouldn't matter. It's like, I don't know. Or give them back like a certain percentage of what they have. I don't know. Because, I mean, that was like, both of those plays, like 10, 15 seconds. I mean, and that adds up between, like, when it happens however many times per game, you know, it's like an extra 10 minutes to the game that could get taken off. Yeah, I mean, you could make it work. I mean, you could find a number of, like, oh, you get a certain amount back. I feel like it's something that needs to be done, and they just do not do it. It saves a lot of time on the length of games, saves... And again, most of anything, it's dead air time, which is what should be... like, what should be cut down more than anything. Like, right here. I mean, this is all dead air time. I think they're forfeiting anyway at this point. Did the Greats leave? Yeah, they did. Alright, so that's it anyways. Yeah, I don't know. There's ideas you could do, but... Anyway, folks, you have a great day. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.